Hey guys, welcome to Carbtastic Meals with Cha-Cha. It's a new week. Hope everyone's doing good, washing the hands, staying the distance. Today we're gonna do a quick little side dish that a couple of people asked me if I knew about anything about fritters or like a potato pancake. We can't have potatoes, so today we're gonna do broccoli patties. Delicious, simple, so let's get started. Simple thing is, all I did was buy a bag of frozen broccoli. You could use fresh, it takes a lot more time. But we're gonna go this step by step and let's do it. So first thing I do is take a bowl and I put in my broccoli. Okay, regular bag of broccoli, 5 minutes in the microwave, no problem. We're gonna make a great sauce for this as well. And after we do this, we'll make the sauce. So what I did was, I used that bag of chicharrones again for breadcrumbs, like I did in the eggplant. So we're gonna use, one bag makes about 1 cup. So this recipe calls for 1 cup of breadcrumb. So put it in, okay? I take half an onion, and I put it in my little food processor, and I'm gonna throw that in there. So far, 0 carbs. So let's go. Okay, mix that in. I'm gonna take 1 egg. It binds everything together. Okay, just give it a stir around. And what you wanna do is actually, you wanna go in with like this, and you wanna cut the broccoli up. This chops up the broccoli. Chopping broccoli, chopping broccoli, broccoli. Little Saturday Night Live skit. So that's all you gotta do there. Okay, then we take 1.5 cups of mozzarella cheese and 1.25 cups of cheddar. Okay. Add a little salt, just a little, because remember, cheese has salt. Just a little. Some fresh pepper. So, what have you guys been doing to pass the time? As you can tell, I've been sitting outside reading, getting a little tan going. Thank God the weather's been great. Okay, so we got some pepper. And we add a little garlic powder. Don't be afraid to use the garlic powder. It's not garlic salt, it's garlic powder. Gives a nice flavor. Now, what you gotta do is, you gotta get in with your hands. I know people are saying, oh, your hands, you're using your hands, you're touching your face. No one's eating this food but me and my cameraman. So, don't worry about it. So what you do is you go in and you mix. Okay, and you mix. And you squeeze and you mix, okay? Until it's all mixed and bind together. Just go in, make a squeeze. It's like making a meatball. And it's got a nice consistency. You can feel it, that it's gonna stay together. Okay, keep going. It smells really good. And this is just a mixture. So what you want to do now, okay, is just take a piece. I roll it like a ball first, and then I smush it a little. And I make little patties about that size. Okay? And then I stick them on my tray. Do a couple, and then what we do with these also, like the eggplant, whenever I use these breadcrumbs, I put it in the freezer for about 25 minutes to a half hour. Okay? Now you can make these any size you want. I just make little mouth size, little bite size. And look how nice they stay together. It's nice and good. You probably get about 12 out of this little thing. So, and what you could do also is refrigerate it. You can put it in the refrigerator in a free Ziploc bag and use it. Make some now, make some later. Very simple. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep doing these till I fill this dish up. I'm gonna stick them in the freezer, and then we'll freeze them, and I'll come back when it's been a half hour, and then we'll fry them up, and I'll show you how that works out. Okay, so now it's time to make the dipping sauce. It's a pretty simple dipping sauce. I use fresh parsley. I finally got some fresh parsley. Use a little bit of parsley. Okay, take my bowl. I use sour cream, and use a good amount of sour cream. Okay. Now remember, we're only 2 people, and I think it made like a dozen, maybe a little less. So you got to just figure out how much you need. Okay, so we got sour cream. Take a little parsley. I take a little dill. I couldn't get fresh dill. Just a little, because this is very strong. You don't want a little bit of dill. That's good. A little salt. I like to use kosher salt. Pepper. Sriracha. Gives it a little kick. A little lemon juice. And that's your sauce. And you know what you do? You mix it around, and like any chef or whatever you cook, you need to taste it so it's to your liking. It needs a little more pepper, you a little more pepper. A little more dill, you a little more dill. So I'm gonna put the rest of this parsley in. And I'm gonna add a little more sriracha. I like it a little hot. And just a little more salt. And there you have it. And again, sour cream, no carbs, no carbs, no carbs, no carbs. So broccoli has carbs, but I gotta explain to you a good carb and a bad carb. A starch carb is a bad carb. A vegetable carb, as long as it's not like a bean or something high in carbohydrates, but vegetable carbs, when I say no carbs and then you see vegetables, there's some carbs, but they're good carbs, not bad carbs. So basically this recipe is almost carb-free because everything else in it, the cheese, the egg, the breadcrumbs, the sour cream, everything else is carb-free. So you're looking at just a little bit of the carb from the broccoli. Let me taste this again. Oh, it's really good. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put the plate together and we'll come back and we'll show you how that's done. Okay, so it's been a half hour and we're gonna take them out. I'm gonna come over to my fryer and they're nice and solid. It makes it easier to fry them up. Now, you could do this in a frying pan with about this much oil at the bottom and fry them, flip them, but I'm gonna use my fryer and I'm gonna just put 2 or 3 in at a time. And I might actually just make 6 and freeze the rest of these. So let's drop them. And they won't take long at all. Probably 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So we'll fry these up, we'll take them out, we'll plate them, we'll put the sauce, and we'll test them. come back. So about 2 minutes, a little 2 minutes, and that's about enough in the fryer. So here they are. What I do is when I take them out, I like to hit them with a little salt. Just a little bit of salt on top. Okay. Take a little bit of my stuff. And let's taste. Man, they look so good. Oh my God, so delicious. You would think that it's regular breadcrumb fried up. You know, that fried food, how wonderful it tastes. This is a wonderful side dish. Tonight I'm gonna have a piece of chicken. I'm gonna have 2 or 3 of these. I'm gonna have a little salad, and I'm gonna be so low carb. I'm gonna have all the taste, all the flavor, everything fresh. You saw me make it here. This is the finished product right here. This is how I would serve it. Basket, 3, a little dipping sauce, delicious. And that's it, that's simple. So thank you again. Please follow me on YouTube at Carbtastic Meals with Cha-Cha. Subscribe, like, and also on Facebook. Please leave a comment if there's something you want me to make, and I'll get back to you and I'll make it. These are all been requests, so I'm glad to do it. I hope that everyone stays safe, washes the hands, keeps the distance, and gets along with each other. That's it. Thanks for coming out today, and we'll see you again during the week.